Tuesday's episode of The Young and the Restless is shaping up to be a major turning point for Kane Ashby. After weeks of avoiding questions, Kane finally sits down and begins to tell the story of the 6 years he spent away from Genoa City. Viewers have only seen hints of how he returned as the wealthy, mysterious figure known as Aristotle Dumas, but this episode promises to fill in the missing pieces. For Kane, it is not just about recounting where he has been, it is about proving to Lily and the rest of the town that his life during those years was more than a scam. What makes the episode especially powerful is the appearance of Tristan Rogers as Colin Atkinson. The show announced his guest spot as a tribute of sorts, since the actor filmed scenes before his passing. Colin has always been a complicated figure in Kane's life, sometimes a father, sometimes a con artist, and often a source of shame. Kane reconciled with him before he died, but those conversations and choices are still a mystery to everyone else. Tuesday's episode puts those moments in the spotlight, showing how Colin influenced Kane's transformation and how deeply Kane's new life is tied to his father's legacy. The French chateau and the fortune behind it are at the heart of the story. On Monday's episode, Victor Newman revealed evidence that Colin had scammed an older wealthy woman in France, the very same woman who originally owned Kane's grand estate. According to Victor, Colin swindled her using an alias and then inherited her fortune when she died. This revelation cast a shadow over Kane's claim of being a self-made billionaire. Kane looked shocked when Victor confronted him, but his reaction left viewers wondering whether he truly didn't know or whether he has been hiding the truth all along. Tuesday's show forces Kane to address these suspicions directly. He begins to explain how he reconciled with Colin and what role his father played in his sudden rise. He shares more about the 6 missing years, where he traveled, how he built his identity as Aristotle Dumas, and why he chose to stay anonymous rather than reconnect with Lily and his family. Each explanation feels like it could clear his name or expose him further. If Kane admits he benefited from Colin's schemes, his empire may be revealed as fraudulent. If he insists he had no knowledge, he risks looking naive or dishonest. The episode is not just about recounting facts. Spoilers promise that Kane drops a bombshell that no one sees coming. This revelation may involve the source of his fortune, the truth about his connection to the French woman, or a confession that ties his wealth more closely to Colin's actions than anyone realized. Whatever it is, it will shake Lily and leave the audience questioning everything they thought they knew about Kane's new identity. This episode matters because Kane's entire return story hinges on whether he is trustworthy. Victor has already shown he is willing to expose Kane if it gives him leverage, and other Genoa City power players are circling as well. Lily must decide whether she can put her faith in Kane again, or whether he is just repeating the same pattern of secrets and lies that drove them apart in the past. At the same time, Kane has to confront his father's shadow, because even in death Colin's actions continue to affect every part of his life. By the end of Tuesday's episode, the carefully constructed mystery around Kane begins to unravel.